as physicians, we carry the stigma. And the question for me is, can I own that? Because I see it as inevitable. I'm not immune to it. I suffer from the disease. Whether or not I'm using substances, I'm part of a system that has marginalized others with substance use disorders.
When you're new to an area of substance use disorders, taking that personal inventory, realizing what your own weaknesses are, your own biases, your own stigma, and identifying that, and then looking at the facts and say, how can I educate myself, and then how can we educate our team and put together a team of people who are passionate about helping people with this chronic disease.
The stigma that we face with MOUD is often replacing one substance for another, but I'm here to say that recovery is different for everyone, and no recovery is the same, and some people's addictions was worse than others, so they might need these medications where someone else might not.
You know, people tend to think there's only one way to do it, but often there are many different avenues to achieve recovery. You know, some people really absolutely need, you know, buprenorphine or Suboxone or methadone or naltrexone or whatever. They really need it.
I can 100% say that I would not be sitting in this chair with almost 7 years of sobriety if I did not have access to these medications. And for people to put such a stigma on it, like, recovery is different for everyone.
Substance use disorders, for some period of time, and unfortunately continue to the present, they're either explicitly seen as failures, moral failures, sometimes expressed as the person with a substance use disorder is lacking in willpower. Somebody who's suffering from a substance use disorder cannot by willpower control the relationship that that person has developed with their substance. So the stigma is around a lack of recognition that this is a disease like any other and deserves the kind of compassion and respect.
Life throws us lots of difficulties. So having a bright, encouraging face for 15 minutes, a 15-minute medical management visit can turn around someone's life. And I know that a lot of providers are scared when they hear stories like this. I'm not going to have the time to dive into these really serious things that are going to need more than a 15-minute visit. No, a 15-minute visit can make a huge impact. You do have time.
Give people the notion that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You can back it up with real tools, but you keep advocating, you keep encouraging, you keep cheerleading for partial improvements in progress and function, even if they are short of the gold standard of full abstinence. You'll get there eventually. Keep at it.